for breaking the barriers and for making the public sector listen to the private sector. Nelson is no longer Mr. Nelson, he is Dr. Zuena Nelson. I would like to request all of you to address him by that title. The second issue, I would like to appreciate the Uganda Revenue Authority. Uganda Revenue Authority under Commissioner General Musinguzi has been one of the most friendly institutions for the private sector. I would like to request the URA person to extend that appreciation to Mr. Musinguzi, the Commissioner General, and the team for creating one of the best environment for tax engagement today. So I think for the last 5 years, URA has been one of the best institutions we have engaged. The other issue, I would like to extend appreciation to government, and specifically to thank the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Science and Technology. These are one of the best ministries we have across government today. And I wanted to mention that STI is one of the champions of this innovation. And STI, if you go to STI, you think you are in a private company, not a public sector institution. The issues that have been presented to me is how do we attract the private sector? How do we attract more investment into our economy? And this one takes us to the core bottlenecks of innovation and industrialization in Uganda. The first I would like to mention is ideological disorientation. I think the President of Uganda has talked about this several times. Public perception on investment hasn't been very positive over the years. There is negative agenda driven by external forces, which we don't know. Some of them we know, others we don't know. And they work within our policy. Money is very high. So we must look at issues of tax holidays for those who are innovating. Inspire Coffee here, which is innovating in coffee, should get at least 5 years of tax holiday or so. So if you begin to tax Inspire next year, then you are going to kill Inspire. I can tell you that we need that kind of concession.
So sorry to cut you short.
Yes.
But still on the same subject.
Government has a job to make sure that there is infrastructure in terms of logistics. Largely, globally, for a steel company to add value to iron ore, which is in Kabale now, of 583 million metric tons, it should be in a proximity of 10 kilometers. Now, I have to drive 600 kilometers to Kabale, where iron ore is, to get it out of the ground. So as we preach the gospel of not dig and ship, and preach the gospel of mine and make, I think government needs to have a conversation on how do we make sure that we welcome the world to find a heavily capitalized investment environment where I can gladly invest, and there is infrastructure that will support the industrial growth in Uganda.
I think that's the conversation government is having right now with various stakeholders. Mr. Magola, Dr. Magola, you could give your last shots. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Erija. For me, the thing is simple. Innovation. Without it, we are not going to attract investments in this continent. So we need really to look at that. Give you only 2 examples. Starbucks generated $34 billion from coffee. 34 billion, but they don't own a single tree. So what my brother is doing is going really to uplift all that. So without innovation, we are wasting time.
Thank you, Mr. Magola. Lastly, our host, the Honorable Woman Member of Parliament in Tungamo District,
Thank you so much, Elijah, once again. As we conclude, as we sit in this tent or the room, I call upon everyone, our partners, our policy makers, strategic thinkers, private sector, that we should not sit here and merely talk. We should look for ways, with strategies on how to make Africa's ambition into action. We thank you so much. We pray that we continue partnering, we continue working together to make Uganda a better country and Africa the best continent on the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we come to the closure of a very fruitful conversation that we did have this afternoon. My name is Elijah, Tudiagmanawe again, and I will encourage you to pay closer attention to government strategies and government's approach to economic development is the ATMs. I don't know how many of you are conversant with what the ATMs stand for, but the S at the end is science, technology, and innovation. If you can read on our shirts, we have a slogan, and it is making Uganda the best. And what makes us really distinctive from majority of government agencies is we serve with brutal integrity. I am not going to keep you here longer because I might stimulate your ulcers. It's way long past lunchtime, but I also send my greetings from the Honorable Minister, under which the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat is run. She's away and attending to other national duties, but gladly the event is going on fruitfully, and she does send you greetings. Well, at this particular juncture, I'll not open up the discussions in the interest of time. You'll allow me to close the conversation today. Once again, I thank my panelists this afternoon that did play a very critical role in addressing some of the very pertinent issues and key issues on this afternoon's topic, which was bottlenecks to Africa's innovation, industrialization, and value addition journey. Thank you very much, and good afternoon. Have a nice lunch.
Thank you, Elijah, and thanks to our panelists. You may now take your seats. Thank you. It's lunchtime. After lunch, we'll be back here for the closing session, and the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, who is the chief guest, will have arrived, and we'll do the closing ceremony just after lunch. May you enjoy your lunch. May you enjoy the breeze of Untungamo, Rwashamire. May you enjoy the breeze of the Africa Coffee Park. Lunch is just on my left, right there, which is your right if you're seated facing this side.
My friend Gideon. Gideon is the 2 times weight latte art champion. So he's going to do for us latte art, doing maybe a cappuccino with art. So Gideon, the stage is yours, be doing that as well. And then we have finally Ibrahim, the man from Rashamire. He will be doing for us an espresso. So guys, the presentation for our competition is always 3 sets of drinks. That is espresso, which we do 4 sets of 4 cups. And then milk-based beverage, with the judge, with the competitor can choose either to use cappuccino, cafe latte, can be macchiato, whatever kind of espresso-based beverage that the competitor wants to do, but complemented with art. And then we have the final one, of course, the mastery of art and crafts in the coffee shop, doing the signature drink. I know some of you have heard of mixologists. Baristas are among the top mixologists who are always engaged in developing flavor profiles in the coffee industry. We do not just brew and produce what we don't balance with coffee. Everything must be balanced together with coffee. So that's what we are showcasing right now. And then our show will be done. Then we shall invite the head judge, Madam Claire, to go afterwards to say, to hand over the certificates. To hand over the certificates to me, and then we can go ahead and other presentations. Thank you. So Collins is doing the signature drink. You can see symbiotic fermented drink together with espresso, giving a beautiful art and design. And please, can you repeat for us another? You can come over this side where the cameras are. Gideon, you can be like espresso. Show us the challenge all the way from great to Uganda. I think you can see the designs for us as baristas. Presentation is the first thing that we consider because we drink first by seeing. So the mastery of art must be showcased by the baristas. With all this art, skill, without having the coffee knowledge, you are not a barista. So all this is showcased with the knowledge of the farm, with the knowledge of the processing plant, with the knowledge of the roastery, all together combined in the cup of this coffee, regardless of whether it is espresso, milk-based beverage, or a signature drink. The knowledge, the coffee knowledge, must always be rotating within the mindset of the barista.
You're finishing or you're going to start?
Yes, people are on stage drinking espressos. Now, espresso is not just that. You must be having the ability to identify the flavors of the espresso that is serving to his customers. There are so many flavors in coffee, ranging from 300 to 800 flavors in a cup of coffee. So the barista must have that knowledge to identify and test the coffee flavors that he or she is serving to his customers. So it's not just serving espresso, but giving that ideology of what is inside of it. But what we focus most as baristas, we focus mainly on flavor complexity and sweetness. Coffee is bitter, but it's better when it has got more sweetness than bitterness. Why? Bitterness is a character that's attributed by the presence of caffeine within the coffee, which you can't avoid. Sometimes we drink coffee because of caffeine. It gives us the energy, the brightness that we need to start our day. We have the latte artist himself, Gideon, the 2 times Kuwait latte champion, very good in art, representing the milk beverage presentation. Again, without art, you're not a barista. So art is key in whatever we do, because we drink and see before we drink. So Gideon, he is based in Kuwait and has been participating in the Latte Art Championships in Kuwait. And today he also came over for the Barista Championship all the way from Kuwait to Uganda. I think you can see that's what happens in the barista stage. championship. What you see right here is just a station that is giving a simple demonstration of what happens in the Barista Championship. We have here 3 baristas. One is going to make an espresso, which is one of the courses that we serve during the presentation of the Barista Championship.
Investment Forum. Ministers present, investors, media, the great Ntungamo local government receive my evening salute. My name is Talia Birunji Kandole, the second Queen of Little Miss Wildlife Uganda, 2024-2025. The Little Hands Go Green Ambassador of Trinity Primary School located in Bukoto. I have a very deep connection with Kenya. I am the brand ambassador for Akose Safaris, a tour and travel company in Kenya. You might wonder, what is my job? My job is to promote family-friendly tourism between Uganda and Kenya. I am also the lead for the 1 million tree campaign under the theme Rooting for a Greener Uganda, running from April to October 2025. Thanks to Roofings Uganda for supporting the campaign. They have contributed 1,000 trees towards the coffee marathon. Friends, what is more exciting in Ugandan's coffee revolution than having the first ever African coffee park? When I think about a park, I see learning, fun, employment, but most especially, I see conservation for agro and ecotourism. I was at the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo on the 21st of April 2025 during the ministerial session as a keynote speaker. My message was clear. Ugandan's tourism must be green, sustainable, and proudly Ugandan and African. The Inspire Africa Coffee and the entire coffee industry brings value addition to the tourism experience. This coffee park is here to show us how to grow coffee beans, roast, package, brand, and market them. So friends, I know that you have heard that money does not grow on trees, but as a Go Green ambassador, I am here to tell you that when you grow coffee and plant fruit trees, you will harvest plenty of money. Colleagues, money will come. Coffee is not new to me. When I visited my grandfather in Kagadi, Mabale, I was told coffee planted in the trees grows healthier. The beans are bigger than my eyes, and yet they ripen well, giving a rich coffee flavor. For those who listen religiously to the time of COVID, when His Excellency President Museveni was speaking, at the end of his speech, he would say, therefore. So I will say, therefore, when you plant trees, you harvest air, fruits, medicine, and healthy coffee beans. To the government of Uganda and leaders present, continue lighting the way for green industrialization. To the investors, plant your money in value creation that connects coffee, conservation, and communities. To the youth and children, your dreams are important just like your voice. I quote, the future of African coffee is not only in the cup, but in the soil, the trees, and the hands that nurture them. If you take care of nature, coffee will come, money will come. Ever since Nelson Tugume talked about his story of how coffee improved in his life, I'll ask my father to help me buy 10 acres of land to plant coffee. Where to get the money to buy the land, I don't know. Who will provide? God. Thank you for listening. For God and my country, I remain Talia Bironji Kandole.
Invite Bebe to come and award this #2 award. So Bebe, you're most welcome on stage. My name is this guy is lucky, yeah? This #2 is lucky, yeah? Yes, what do you think? What you see right here is what do you think about #2? Is he brown? Is he short? I don't know. So, #2 of Inspire Africa Barista Championship is going to be Abdul Yusuf. And therefore, the champion. And I'm going to request the chairman also to come now and bless the champion. And today, the champion of the first ever Inspire Africa Barista Championship, coming all the way from Kuwait to Uganda. Barista Championship happening here at the Coffee Park in Rwashabire, in Tugamo district. And #5 is don't worry, Collins Shalvin Sebuya. Maybe you guys step aside. And then #4 of the Inspire Africa Barista Championship is Wanguzi Benedict. At this moment, I'm going to request the 3 guys to come, the 3 bulls to come forward. Stand over there. We want to see who has the mantle. By the way, myself, I've been in this platform.
Hello?
I was the 2018 National Barista Championship, where I went and represented Uganda in Amsterdam in the World Barista Championship.
Yes,
if you go to some archives in Italy, you will find my signature there representing Uganda with one of the big brands of the machines, that is Victoria Arduino. And this is a very big and great opportunity and moment for these young, vibrant guys to appreciate and to honor these awards. I'm going to request the bishop to come over and help me hand over the trophy to the #3 person. So, the #3 first ever Inspire Africa Barista Championship happening in Rwashamire, Ntungamo district, Uganda, part of East Africa, Africa, and the world at large. #3 is Talemwa Ibrahim. Mention the #2, then you know the #1. Happening here in Ntungamo, in the western district of Uganda, Rwashamire, near Lake Nyabihoho, we have #2 of the first ever Inspire Africa Barista Championship. From the left to the right. Yes, making the best espresso. I don't know whether it's tall or it's brown. I don't know. It's the paper that knows. I'm going to invite Bebe to come and award this #2 award. So Bebe Cool, you're most welcome on stage. This guy is lucky, yeah? This number 2 is lucky, yeah? Yes, what do you think? What do you think about number 2? Is he brown? Is he short? I don't know. So, number 2 of Inspire Africa Barista Championship is going to be Abdul Yusuf. And there we go, the champion. And I'm going to request the chairman also to come now and dress the champion. And today, the champion of the first ever Inspire Africa Barista Championship, coming all the way from Kuwait to Uganda, representing Hive Coffee, Gideon Waibari. Yeah, representing Hive Coffee, coming all the way from Kuwait. He has made it from being the 2 times, Kuwait latte art champion. Now he's the barista champion. Chairman, if you don't mind, you can say something for us. Just a moment. Thank you so much.
Okay, on behalf of the Inspire Africa group, we congratulate the very first ever winner of the Barista competition, coming into Russia Maire straight from Dubai. We are so proud that you could do this. We want to thank you, Gideon, for bringing your skills home. We want to wish you very good career, and we know that there's going to be more coffee coming from Russia Maire, and we hope that you'll bring more and more skills and impart onto your friends from Dubai. Thank you very much, and God bless. I want to thank all these very upcoming, very beautiful, hardworking, nice, very brilliant baristas. We enjoyed watching you performing miracles in those machines.
I would really quickly want to thank the team that has been put this together. Friends, can you help me borrow your hands to thank the Inspire Africa team, the SCI team, the entire team that has put all this together to be a success. We want to thank our partners, STI, Uganda Bat, Equity Bank, all the media houses, Crown Privileges, UTP, Fenon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't end this by not thanking my wife. My wife is over there. My wife, would you stand up for recognition for the support you've been to this entire organization, but to me as well. I would like to thank my other partners. Bebe Cool, again, would you stand for recognition, and your wife for honoring this. And also, most importantly, to keep supporting for the great cause that is happening. Friends, our friends from the United States, would you be also recognizing my friend Susan and Albert. Bishop Sheldon, once again, I want to thank you, my teacher, your Lord Bishop, for really making and giving us the entire time. And all of you, I can't mention name by name. I just want to say this, friends, this is a true testament of the African Renaissance. This is a true testament of Inspire Africa. I want to call on you tomorrow for the big event of the Coffee Marathon. I've been very notified that some of the big delegates who are coming to run with us, like Diamond Platinum, the chief guest who was supposed to be here, who is my friend, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, is stuck in an election somewhere in Mitoma, who was supposed to make it, and also not making it, but will be with us tonight and tomorrow at the Coffee Marathon. I want to announce that the 5 kilometers we are starting from here, the 10 kilometers we are starting from Nyabohoko, that's at the lakeside at the Coffee Beach. It's good for you guys to be at the Coffee Beach, isn't it? Isn't it, eh? And then the 21 kilometers will be starting from Tungamo Taxi Park, and the 42 kilometers will be starting here. Let's be at these positions at the earliest we can. Let's celebrate and run for that woman to get him out of poverty. With those few words, I would like to quickly invite the Undersecretary of STI, who has been fully charged with the guest of honor because of the reason I've already mentioned to you, so that he can close the meeting at the African Business Forum.
Orien, the Undersecretary, Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat, in the Office of the President. I am privileged and honored to associate very closely with what is going on here, and happy to speak and to read out the statement and the address of His Excellency the President, who was meant to be with us, but because of very important national duties, he was unable to be here. But he sends his warm and heartfelt greetings to all of us, and I want to request that you receive them warmly and keep at peace. Thank you very much. Before I read this statement, allow me make a little bit of personal observations, and then turn to reading what is meant to be for me to read verbatim. That is Inspire. What is Inspire Africa inspiring us to do? What is Inspire Africa Group targeting to inspire, and who in particular? My reflections have been quite clear that we have a number of categories of individuals along the coffee value chain that this catchword speaks to. And this speaks to our farmers, this speaks to the collectors of the bean, this speaks to the various processors of the bean, this speaks to those who are adding value to the beans, those who are selling this, who are, traders in this, and to all of us as a country. So the word inspiration is meant for all of us. And therefore, I hope we are inspired by the story and the testament that we've had in today's engagement. Nelson, thank you very much for the vision. Through your vision, you've aroused the holy hunger in us. This morning we heard about the holy hunger, and this vision has raised that holy hunger in us. And because of that holy hunger, government got inspired. And when government got inspired, led by His Excellency the President, who is the key champion of this initiative, government made a strategic decision to partner with Inspire Africa to